Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain about how to convert a digital signal into analog signal. If you want to convert any digital signal into analog signal, we need an DAC. So DAC is nothing but digital to analog converter. This is the basic block diagram of digital to analog converter. So in the input of the DAC, you have to give the digital signal. It will convert the digital signal into corresponding analog signal. Today I am going to explain how to convert the digital signal into analog signal using 8051 microcontroller. So on the left hand side, this is the microcontroller. In the middle you are having, this is called as DAC. Next, here you are having one operation amplifier. In the 8051 microcontroller, we are giving a digital input. For example, 00001111. So that is an 8-bit number. I am going to give a digital 8-bit number. That is given to the input of the digital to analog converter. This is called as a digital input. So the DAC, it will convert this digital input into a corresponding current. That is called as an I out. This I out is given to the operation amplifier. That will convert into the corresponding voltage. So input is called as digital, you are giving to the 8051 microcontroller. The output is called as an output analog voltage. So there are two methods are there to convert digital signal into analog signal. Already you have studied in measurements and instrumentation and LIC subject. So one is called as an weighted resistor method. Another one is called as R2 2R ladder network method. So there are various applications of digital analog converter. Suppose I am having some digital data. So I want to display in your speaker. So speaker is an analog device. So I want to convert the digital signal into analog signal. Then only you can send the data to the speaker. Next, for motor control. You all know the motor, you have to give the analog signal. So AC motor, if you take, you have to give the analog signal. If you take the microcontroller output is a digital signal. The digital signal, if you give to the motor will not run. So you have to convert into an analog signal. Next, it is used for displaying electronics, numbers, characters. Next one is data acquisition system. It is used for digital potentiometer. You all know the potentiometer means it is used to vary the voltage. So digital means you will get a digital output. If you need an analog voltage means you have to use this digital to analog converter, calibration purpose, in audio amplifier, in video encoder. These are some applications of digital to analog converter. So this is the first types, that is called as an weighted resistor method. So what is the difference means? Here we can see first B3. B3 you are using R value. R is equal to, you take example 5 ohm. Next you have to use 10 ohm resistor. Next you have to use 20 ohm. Next one is 40 ohm. So that is called as an binary weighted resistor. So the resistance value will get changed. So V0 is called as an LSB bit and V3 is called as an MSB bit. This is called as an 4-bit digital to analog converter. If suppose you are using 8-bit means V0 to V7. So here you have to give the digital input. So when you give a high signal, so the switch will be on. When you give a low signal, the switch will be off. So there are 4 resistors are there. Here the value will change. So it is called as a binary weighted resistor. So here we will get a current. So this current is converted into voltage by using this amp. So this is the formula for converting the digital value into analog value. So R0 is called as an feedback resistor. R is in the circuit. If these two should be same, suppose you take R is equal to 5 ohm means the feedback resistor also 5 ohms. 5 divided by 5 means that is called as 1. Next one is reference voltage. You can use as 5 volt or we can use as 10 volt. Next one is V by 3 plus V2 by 2 plus V2 by 4 plus V0 by 8. Suppose I am giving the value, I will explain the last. So this is the formula for finding the converting the digital value into analog value. Next, this is called as 4-bit digital analog converter using R to R. So here what is meant by R to R means here only the two resistors are used. One, for example, R is equal to 10 ohm means 2R means 20 ohm. So in this circuit, the 10 ohm resistance and 20 ohm resistance only it is used. So it is called as an R2 2R ladder network. This is the formula for digital to analog converter. So here you take V reference is equal to 5 volt. Next one is R naught is equal to 5 ohm. Next one is R is equal to 5 ohm. Next one is V naught is equal to 1, comma B1 is equal to 1, comma B2 is equal to 0, comma B3 is equal to 1. So you want to substitute this value. So here what is the value means B0 is 1, B1 is 1, B2 is 1, B3 is 1. So that if you write in the digital binary, you will get the value as 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So here first bit is called as B0, LSB bit 1. Next one is B1 is 1, B2 is 0, next one is B3 is 1. So here I am substituting R0 is equal to 5, R is equal to 5. If you substitute 5 by 5 is equal to, you will get 1. This value is called as a reference, that is I am taking as 5. So V out is equal to 5 into B3. So the B3 value is 1. Next, what about the B2? B2 value is 0. So 0 by 2, that is called 0 plus 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 means 0.25 plus 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 means 0.125. So V out is equal to, so 1 plus 0.25 plus 0.125 is equal to 1.375 into 5. So the value is 6.875. So I'm going to design the circuit using the Proteus software. I'm going to show the output in the Proteus software. First you close the, or otherwise you take the new file. So the first important is called as a block diagram of 8051 microcontroller. So type 8051. In 8051, there are a lot of microcontrollers are available. You take 80 Atmel 89C51. You select the Atmel 89C51. Next is you need the digital to analog converter. DAC. There are various types of DAC is available. So now I am going to select DAC 0808, that is called as an 8-bit DAC. Next I am connecting this DAC to microcontroller port 3. Port 3, this is called as a microcontroller. Microcontroller port 3 is I am going to connect to that DAC. Next select operation amplifier. So now the I out is directly connect to the operation amplifier native terminal. Next from here, this is called as a terminal mode. From the terminal mode, connect a ground. So the ground is connected to the positive terminal. And next you need a power. Power I am going to connect to the V reference. Next I am going to connect to the VEE. Next I need some two resistance. So for resistance you select the component mode, click P, you'll get RES. So you'll get a resistance. You cannot able to connect there. So just you move. Next another one feedback resistor you need. So double click here. Next I want to measure the output. For that digital voltmeter is available. So this is digital voltmeter. Other end is connected to the ground. Next I need some capacitor. For selecting the capacitor, go to component mode. Next select the pick from libraries. Type capacitor. There are various types is available. Type ELEC. Rotate this capacitor. Connect to the comparator. This is all about the connections in the DAC output. This is a 8051 microcontroller. This is called as a DAC. Next one, this is called as an operation amplifier. So you will get the digital output. This digital output is converted into analog signal using digital to analog converter. You will get the analog current. That current is converted into voltage by using this operation amplifier. Next, I am going to give the input. For that, you select the pick from libraries, type button, select SPST push button. So I'm going to use an 8-bit digital to analog converter. So I need 8 switches. So one side I am going to connect the ground. For that terminal mode, select ground. Next, first switch is connected to the port 10. So I am going to use port 1 for giving the inputs. So there are 8 pins are there. So 8 switches I am going to connect. Next I am going to use one resistor and power supply. So take power. In between this resistor, I have to connect a resistor between this power supply. So go to pick from libraries, or first you have to select the components mode. Next one is resistor. So I need 8 resistor. Connect the 8 resistor. Next, first is resistor connect to the first switch. Second resistor, second switch. Fourth resistor, fourth switch. Okay. Now the connector. So this is the digital input. Next, the digital input is connected to the controller 8051 microcontroller port 1. Next, the port 3 is connected to the DAC. So what will happen means if you are giving here the digital input will first go to port 1. Next, from port 1 to it will send to port 3. From port 3, the digital output is sent to the digital to analog converter. It will convert this digital signal into an corresponding current. That current is sent to the operation amplifier. It will convert into voltage. So you will get an analog voltage. This is all about the circuit diagram. Next, I am going to explain about how to write the program. Compiler. What is meant by compiler means the microcontroller or microprocessor, it will accept only the machine language. But we will write the program in assembly language or C programming or C++. So it has to convert into a machine language. For that, we need a compiler or assembler. So here I'm going to write the program in assembly language. So this assembly language is converted into a machine language. For that, we need a compiler. So there are various types of compilers available. Keil compiler, CCS compiler is available. Next one is Side 51, Side ARM, like that various compilers available. I'm using a Side 51 compiler. So first, what you have to do means select new project. Go to the project, select new project. There are C and assembly languages there, only assembly language. I'm going to use assembly language. So select assembly language. Next, create a folder. So the folder name is DAG 15. I'm going to DAG 15, open. Next one is select 8051 microcontroller. Okay. Okay. So now one project is created. The first step is you want to initialize the port 1. So for that instruction, move P1 comma asterisk 0 FFH. So what is the meaning of this first line is I'm going to initialize port 1 as an input port. There are two ports I'm going to use. One is called as port 1, another one is called as port 3. Port 3 I'm going to use as an output port and port 1 I'm going to use as an input port. Input port means it will read the data from the input device. Output port means it will send the data to the output device. So the port 3 I'm going to send the data to the DAC. But in port 1 I will read the data from the switch. So I ought to initialize the input port. Default, it will be in an output port. So FF means all the port 1 pin will act as an input port. Next one is, I'm going to read the data from the input port. Move A comma P1. So P1 means port 1. So it will read the data from the port 1 and it will store in the accumulator. Next, move P3 comma A. Next, I'm going to send the data to the port 3. So the accumulator, I'm having one data. The data I'm sent to the port 3. Next one is short jump again. So jump means it will go to this instruction. So first what it means I'm initializing one time I have to initialize port 1 as an input port. Next it will read the data from the port 1. It will just move to the accumulator. Next accumulator data I will send to the port 3. So this process I got to do continuously. So this is called as a loop. So continuously it will read the data from the port 1 and it will send to the port 3. So these are about the program, very small program. Next you have to save the program. After that you have to compile. This is for compile. So if you compile you will get as 0 warning and 0 error. So that program is correct. Now I am going to the Proteus software. Double click the Arduino controller. In the edit component window, there is a program file is there. Click the program file. Select the desktop. Select desktop program. So I just say the program as DAC 15 hex. So here you can see when there is no error, it will convert the assembly language program into hex file. So this, click the hex file and OK. So now I'm getting as 1.25 volt. See here, I am going to open all the switch. Okay. So here, if you see here, there is one red light is there. So red light means here I am getting as value as 1. So if you press the switch, it will become as 0. So this is called as, there are two types of switch, pull up switch and pull down switch. So here now all the values are 0. So because the switch is on, when the switch is on, the value will be 0. So you will get as 0 voltage. You can see here voltmeter 0 voltage. Now I'm going to on the switch first. This is called as B0. You are getting 0.0 volt. Next, I'm going to on 0.05. Next switch is on 0.14, 0.29, 0.61, 1.23, 2.49. Now all the switches are on, so you will get us 4.9 volt. So this digital to analog converter, it is used to convert the digital signal into an analog signal. It is called as an 8-bit tag. So the output will be from 0 to 5 volt. The input will be 0 to